hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to your platform, honey. This is the Black Queen Comedy Extravaganza open mic. I am your host, your diva extraordinaire, comedian visionary speaks. I have a wonderful group of female comics. We are ready to give it to you live, baby, live. So before we even get started, just go ahead and like the video. Okay? Don't even waste your time. Just do it now. Do it now. Okay? So that we can just get that out the way and y'all can have a good time. Y'all don't even have to worry about liking it later. Just like it now. Okay? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do it now. So we're going to give you all the comedies, honey, from the melanated perspective today. And I'm so happy to be in the midst of all these women. But before we get started, I just have to say, this has been a draining year. Everybody knows it. It's no secret, okay? I just don't understand how we got here, but we're here now, Jesus, and that's what it is. But I just want to be in the acknowledgement that I feel like this was a setup, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Somebody knew that this was going to be a trash year. And I feel offended because I am a child of the 90s, okay? I am a 90s baby. I'm a millennial, okay? And we were so ready in 1999 for the world to come to an end. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
See, Prince had us 2000 party moves at a time. We was getting water. We stocked up on so many things. We thought the internet was gonna make the planes fall out the sky. Okay, we were ready to die in 2000, and we partied like it was 1999. What the hell happened in 2020? Why didn't we think about that? Usually Black people do numbers. We all fictitious. We like to do numbers and shit. We play lotteries. We look at the balance and stuff. We're looking at people's driver's licenses and seeing if it's lucky. But 2020, it's literally a doppelganger number. 2020. And I'm just sitting there, in my 2019, like, all right, new year, new me, same shit. And it wasn't. It wasn't at all. How did we not know that this was going to happen? I just feel like somebody knew. Somebody knew that this was going to happen, and I blame it on the people who created the generation names. It was them. It's not all the predictors, because let me tell you how they did this, and y'all missed it. I know you did, because I didn't think about it until it was something I was researching. So let's start just gauging the room, right? So do we have any baby boomers? Any baby boomers in the audience?
No.
Come on, baby boomer generation. Okay, we got a few, I'm sure. Baby boomers.
I'm not a baby boomer.
So I know it's baby boomers watching. And this so all started it off, okay? So whoever created it had to be a baby boomer, because they was like, after us, there is no more. It's just going to be a countdown. Like, because literally after baby boomers came what? Generation X. So it went to Generation X. So we got our Generation Xers. Mm-hmm. And then came my generation, which is millennials, but they call us the Y2K generation, right? Mm-hmm. Y2K. So y'all follow me. X, Y.
Oh, okay. Okay. Uh-oh.
You better preach.
Uh-oh. Come on, Black people got all the type of conspiracy theories, baby. X, Y, and who came after us?
Z.
Generation.
Z. Come on, Nostradamus. Come on, Nostradamus.
Let you sit on that. Sit on that. I'm blowing your mind right now.
Negrodamus.
Okay? Because, look, that they put that at the end of the alphabet, so the baby boomers started counting down at the end of the alphabet after them, because they must have knew that nothing good can come from generation after us. There is no more. We're the greatest generation. We're done. Okay, they just started counting down X, Y, Z. And what y'all don't know on this call is that y'all think the Z generation is the little babies, right? They're the little babies growing up right now. No, honey. The Z generation is not the little babies growing up right now. There is another generation after Z, people. And guess what it's called?
What?
Alpha.
So they went to the Greek alphabet?
Right?
Blow your mind.
Start at the beginning. Start at the beginning.
What does alpha mean, honey?
The beginning.
The beginning. Okay. So I'm calling some Noah's Ark bullshit on this. Okay. They think that we're gonna blow this thing up. The earth is all burning, honey, and they gonna have it left to these little babies in Generation Alpha to just restart this bitch from scratch.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, who wrote this shit? And how they gonna tell me that my generation and generation before my generation, generation before their generation messed everything up like we just did everything wrong? And okay, maybe we did. I'm sorry, little babies. I'm sorry, Generation Alpha. We apologize on behalf of the millennials. I apologize for what we did and the climate change that our generation and the generation before didn't take seriously enough. I'm sorry. Whatever world y'all gonna live in, my bad, dog. My bad. Okay, I'm sorry. But we gonna try to do what we can. We gonna apologize to these babies. They never gonna get this time back. So many, they missed out on graduations, proms, all the good stuff. The shenanigans I did during my senior year can only be archived on what was a Polaroid device. So I feel so bad for the babies, but we gonna be positive and we gonna move forward in a good light because there is still a God and He is still working. So we gonna keep it moving, baby. We gonna start this show out. We gonna get this show going. So if you are watching, I need you to already put the laughing emojis in the comment box because the comedians can see your laughing emojis even though they can't hear you audibly laugh. Okay? So keep it going and get your claps and applause is ready for our first comedian coming to the stage, darling. Give it up for Victoria Haynes, honey. Clap it up as I find her. Clap your hands because the internet makes us have a delayed response. Go continue clapping your hands. And there she is.
There she is.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, ladies? Turn up. It's ladies' morning. I'm so happy to be here, y'all. That's right. My name is Victoria Haynes, and I am a mad Black woman. That's right. Representing. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm a mad broke woman. Mad broke woman that just happens to be Black. Just put it all together. Mad broke Black woman. It's all together. I didn't even name it. That ain't even a name I gave myself. That's the name Wells Fargo gave me.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm telling y'all, I walk in there, they be like, well, hello, mad broke Black woman. What can we do to help you? Like, nothing. As per usual, you can do nothing. But this morning, I'm feeling real Black and beautiful at this mic. I'm excited. Visionary. Thank you. Like, I swear, Visionary, you came in preaching, girl. Like, you done enlightened my ass. I'm feeling all ready to go. You took it back to 1999. I mean, hello. I'm having flashbacks of Christmas because I swear, Y2K Christmas gifts, we got canteens and flashlights.
Yes.
Like,
That's right. That's
grandma
right.
playing games.
Right.
So I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be giving out some 2020 Christmas gifts this year. Not out of the end of the world, just out of pure brokenness. But I'm excited about the election allegedly being over. Like, the news is saying so, but Trump hasn't decided yet. So I don't know. I think he's still in it. But I'm excited that it's somewhat over. But what I'm not excited about is that the mail service still seems to be messing up. I'm still seeing them in the news. I don't understand what's going on. I think we all knew during the election that the USPS was going to be on that BS. We was all prepared. All right. But at this point, they need to get it together. Because the one thing that I hate more than receiving my mail is people messing with my mail. You know, I don't
Come
even
on.
throw it away. Okay, I don't throw a piece of mail away because one woman's trash is another man's $1,600 Macy's shopping spree.
All right. Well.
Oh,
I learned that one the hard way because they don't prepare you for stuff like that growing up, do you?
No, they don't.
All the fairy tales, they're about sneaky people, but they doing cool stuff. Right? The tooth fairy. She steals your tooth, but she leaves you $1. Now it's below market value. That's true, but it's compensation nonetheless. Now, God, hey, you forgot to pull out, but he left us a savior. I'm happy. I am pleased with that. There are no fairy tales about identity thieving elves ruining people's credit. All right. It's like, listen, people, if I want to ruin my credit, I'll just keep screwing my ex. Because let me somebody rebuilt their credit after they broke up with a fool. I understand it. You know, because let me tell you about this fool. He did not work. He was emotionally unavailable. But y'all, he made me come so hard, my credit score dropped instantly. I was like, how did Experian find out I was back with Curtis? So I was looking at the exit polls after the election. Have y'all ladies checked out like how the demographics were voting?
Okay.
Because we need all the information. We need to know who we're dealing with. So I looked it up, and 61% of white men voted for Donald Trump.
Okay.
That
That sounds right.
Yep. So I saw that. I was like, yeah, okay. No more white penis for me. Just never again. Because I don't, you know, I guess the other 49% watched Scandal, and they was like, oh, all right, Kamala Harris, Kerry Washington, that's fine. A black woman in the White House looks good to me. But, you know, the odds are too high. Like it's over 1 in 2 white men. Like, I don't know if it's a Trump penis approaching me. I'm not even gonna make the decision. The answer is no. I am vaginally racist from this point forward.
Vaginally racist.
Vaginally racist. I don't care. White men have a problem, go talk to your brethren. Don't come talking to me. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I got to give props to the swing states because they did come through, did they not? Like they
Michigan.
Thank you. Like, hello, somebody represent from Michigan. We had Arizona, we had Nevada. Okay. It's like, yes, thank you for finally adopting colored people issues. Thank you for putting a woman of color in the White House.
Woo!
I will not thank you for is counting these votes on colored people time. That's not what we're gonna do. All right, you know when the votes were due. You know how to show up at lunch at 11 o'clock a.m. sharp. We don't need you counting votes at it's dinner at Big Mama's and the cornbread still ain't ready time. That is not your job. At the end of the day, because we ain't got time to wait. Like, I mean, I don't know about you. I ain't got time because I'm working 3 jobs right now. I want y'all to absorb 3 jobs to support 1 labradoodle. It's hard. It is hard out here. And I'm going to break it down. Like, the first job is the full-time job. Okay? That's for rent, utilities, and cable that is no longer in the promotional period. If you got Spectrum, you know what I'm talking about. The second job, that's the retirement job. It's for savings, investing, lottery tickets. And the third job, that's the weed job because life sucks. And it's crazy because as a little girl, y'all, my only dream was to grow up and become a kept woman. Yeah, somebody got a testimony. I know, right? But as I fully matured into my womanhood, I had to take a hard look in the mirror. And I examined myself, y'all. And you know what I realized? I will never, ever have kept woman titties. It's just not going to happen. It's not. Like, kept woman titties are full. They're abundant. Their cups runneth over. I got what you call independent woman titties. They're lightweight, durable, and built for a woman that's gonna have to carry a trunk full of groceries in the house and pay for that house by working 3 damn jobs. All right, ladies, I'm so happy that I got to be a part of this open mic. If you want to find me, I'm at Victoria Stand Up on Instagram.
Keep it going. Yes, Victoria. Yes. I mean, if you got non-kept woman titties, I got to the end of time titties. Like mine to keep you after you dead, baby. They to the grave titties.
That's wealthy.
I mean, see, I was telling them before we even came on live with y'all that I just had the most shocking disappointment of this here quarantine is when I tried on one of my previous good bras. If y'all don't understand what a good bra is, that's the one you spend the extra dollars on. See, men don't understand a good bra problem. Y'all think we want all this stuff like you want all the jewelry and makeup and hair, and yes we do. But what we need is a good bra. Okay?
Right.
So I only have, and most of the women who you know only have about a good 2 to 3 good bras. I have one. I tried it on today because I wanted them to be sitting up for you guys, sitting upright. I gotta represent for the Black women. When I tried it on, I found out that not only did I gain the quarantine 15 plus change, my titties gained an extra cup size and a half. So my cup runneth over. And it was so disappointing because titties is the hardest thing to lose weight in. It is hard to lose weight in your titties. I don't know what you can do. They tell you to do the push-up thing, but really you just add and sweat to your titties. It doesn't work, people. It doesn't work. I've lost weight in my face. I've lost weight in my waist. I've lost weight in my ankles. Can't lose weight in my titties. Like, it just makes me so unbalanced. I'm like, they did that little meme thing where you put your body and make a letter. Yes, I'm a P. Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. I'm a P. Everybody's P. And if I'm upside down, I'm a B. Okay? So depending on where I'm laying, it could be a B or a D. You know, so it's just difficult. I feel so bad because I've been wearing nothing but either no bra or a sports bra this whole time. Okay, freedom, release the titties. But I just wanted to just put some wiring under my intentions. I wanted to put some intention behind my comedy, and now I'm sad. Okay, so we're just gonna keep it going. I hope the next one, her titties are sitting right, or at least tight. I'm sure they are. You know, itty bitty titty committee, big titty committee. We out here, okay? Get the party going. Get yourself in order. Clap right now while you got the Queen Veronique, friend of the show, is coming up. So just get ready. She's coming, darling. She's here. Okay.
Thank you all so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you, visionary. Well, as far as titties go, I'm gonna just let you know I'm shaped like a lowercase I. And if I have an allergic reaction, I'm shaped like no, actually I'm shaped like a lowercase I if I have an allergic reaction. I'm more so on the lowercase L tip. I ain't got nan titty. I ain't got titty, ass, nothing. All I got is forehead, so maybe that'll help me.
Forehead.
Help me do some, you know. Apparently, my lips are a real good crowd pleaser. Apparently, you know, I ain't got to do much. They want to ask me about them before they even ask me how to say my actual name. I'll be like, how? Whatever. But that's what my online dating life has been looking like. And also, for any of the men that really love to ask female comedians, "Are you really funny?" or tell me a joke or something like that. My thing is this: why do they always look like the henchmen of a villain? They never look like the villain. They look like the henchmen of the villain. And I always want to ask them, like, are you the best delivery driver at your job? Like I don't do that. You're the best stock boy? Like, what's up? why you in my face real aggressive about whether or not I'm funny?
Right? What is that?
Like, I need help with my laptop. You got IT experience. I don't ask you for help yet. Like, drop some in the cash app before you come over here. But but I'm sorry. It's a non sequitur. Y'all heard about what happened with Meg's sister? Meg's sister apparently didn't appreciate how she's not doing enough for her niece and nephew.
Oh, Meg the Stallion?
Meg the Stallion. Yes. I was like, some nerve. I'm like, I could have sworn I seen her buy a little person a PS5.
A little person.
She's paid her dues.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got no kids, you know. Anytime I had the opportunity, I said, "What? Fuck them." But like, how are you mad at her for not doing more? I feel like she probably did a little bit more than your baby daddy did. Why you coming on social media with this? This is rude. It's unnecessary. Just ask her in private for the. Hey, if you don't get them another gift, just put something on that college tuition, because that's gonna be astronomical by the time we out of this shit.
Right?
Like all these kids that done had to be at home and deal with their parents' lackluster high school education, helping them with their math homework and reading assignments and humanities and shit. Like, I ran as far from school as I could. I didn't want these problems. I sent you to a decent district, at least 25 minutes outside of our district, just so I don't have to deal with this bullshit. Yet here I am, over here allowing my child to see how fucking idiotic I am, because I can't put together the simple. What was it? The simple. It's like complex math, but they say it's supposed to be simple. Anytime I see it, it make my ass itch. I ain't got no babies. I'd be like, damn, I know. Ooh, I'm thankful. I am thankful for Planned Parenthood. That's all I'm gonna say about that. especially since I found out how expensive my vagina is now. I can't deal with her. I cannot deal with her no more. I can't use latex. I gotta use the $20 a pop condom. I might as well just get the abortion at the end of the month.
You know what?
Listen, you get tested, I get tested. We'll just make it last forever. Send me on to Planned Parenthood again. Just we know what the deal is. Save it up. It's gone. But yeah, I had the opportunity to do a outdoor show in a park in New York, and y'all know how Law and Order takes place in New York. So I guess Law and Order has a contract with the New York City parks that for any woman that is dressed like a streetwalker, when they walk in, the theme song from the Law and Order SVU plays. I don't understand it.
What?
Okay, so I was wearing this real cute little cheetah fur print and some thigh-high boots, and not necessarily the longest dress, but it gave me every ounce of the 90s, early 2000s streetwalker. I took 3 steps into the park, and it was like, dum, dum. I'm like, wait.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Every step I took, dum, 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 dum. I'm like, nah, y'all not gonna have me curled up in the leaves out here today. Nope. I went and ran to the nearest Italian restaurant. You know they love black women, whether or not they love them here. Them Italians from Italy, they love black women. They was like, oh yes, we'll serve you anything. What do you need? This is wonderful. Thank you. I love this. But I just want to say I am thankful that the rappers want to turn politicians have retired their little raggedy ass hats.
Yes.
Because Ice Cube. I'm sorry for Ice Cube to want to be talking about, oh, well, I was the one that wanted to do something. I'm like, you don't.
Why
Have you? Wait, have you not been seeing all the movements out here? Like before you even came along, years before that. Like there've been Black women and femmes doing this work years before you, and they just mad at you for not consulting with them about what they wanted because they already got the list. And you would be like, oh well, what y'all want now? If you don't take your childish ass on with your millions of dollars and sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, I'm glad he's doing it now. But before, ooh, you was doing down bad. I'm still listening to that album though. I'm still listening. I'm still watch Friday. I might do it on bootleg now though. I want to thank everybody for allowing me to, spit stupid shit in their ear. I'm Veronique St. Clair, known as Veronique the comedian over there on these Instagram and YouTube streets. That's where you can find me. So thank you all so
much. Keep it going. See, everybody think they want what other people have until you get it. Okay?
True.
Because every time I say, like, when I talk about my titties and when I talk about how big my titties is, everybody who got medium to small titties like, oh, I wish I had them titties. Oh, you so lucky. You so lucky. No, I'm not. Okay? Because you can buy off the rack. I cannot. Okay? I cannot buy off the rack. When I go swimsuit shopping, bitch, it's a traumatic event. Okay? It's just nothing. It's just nothing but sadness. Okay? I feel like I'm being attacked because I can't never get nothing that fully covers the whole shebang. Okay? It's just tiny nipple strips. It's what they are. And I'm the one, and I'm sure all big titty queens, I call them BTQs, big titty queens, y'all understand. We have sacrificed and we have bought sizes that work our size. A D is not created equal. Okay? A double D is not created equal. We are the queens that go into the alphabet, baby. We got H. Got all the letters. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is where I start. H. And then beyond. That's what we are in the beyonds. And they don't make stuff for the beyonds. They make it for the D's and the double D's. After that, they forgot the fuck the people even had after that. Okay? So y'all want these BTPs, big titty problems. Okay? I'm thinking about the reduction. I'm thinking about getting a reduction, honey. Because if I have kids, if they don't suck the life out of these motherfuckers, if they make them any bigger, I'm going to just be really resentful towards my children. I just can't. I mean, I'm on the borderline of having back problems. I don't yet, but I just don't want it. I don't want it. And honestly, I want to be able to wear the shirt with the little cut down the middle like J-Lo. I want to be able to wear that. I see y'all out here without a bra, just braless as hell in the streets. I see Veronique, her Wu-Tang shirt just sitting up nice and pretty. If I wore that Wu-Tang shirt, it would be a woo over here and Tang down the street. So I can't do that. Big titty women can't wear letters. We can't wear letters on our titties because it's going to spell out somewhere. It's going to start over here and it's going to end over here and it's not going to be what it was supposed to say. Okay? So just embrace what I'm saying is, ladies, embrace what you have. We all want what each other has. If you got short hair, you want long hair. If you got big titties, you want small titties. If you got good credit, you just one of the anomalies. Bad credit, you want good credit. We all want what each other has. We just gotta be thankful. Thankful. Because you might get it and you might not like it. You might end up like some of these women out here getting plastic surgery looking like a whole mess. Okay? So just embrace it. I mean, I watch Botch all the time and I'm like, you did this to yourself. So love what you have and keep the party going for our next comedian coming to the stage. If you are watching this and you haven't liked this video yet, what is happening with your life? Who hurt you? Okay, like the video. All right, keep the party going. Clap it up for Jess coming to the stage. Come on, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Lego.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, depending on where you are. Let's give it up for Visionary Speaks.
Yes.
Thank you for being such a wonderful host. And thank you for demonstrating what would Black women do.
Yes.
Black women build stuff. We build our own platforms, we create space, and we lead the way. And we're just going to keep doing that. So thank you for being who you are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
And I really wish that more people would ask the question, what would Black people do? And act accordingly. Can you imagine the world we would have if everyone was asking that question? It would be a beautiful thing. And you know what else would be beautiful? People listening to Black women. All right, folks, I'm quarantine life, hashtag 2020. There will be noise in the background because I cannot control the people and I cannot control the dogs. The reason to listen to Black women is that we know the way to freedom land. And if y'all haven't noticed, we've been on the edge, teetering away from democracy. So like if there was ever a time to listen to Black women, it's now.
Hello.
It's now. So, it's just
All right.
side note. This is also why I get annoyed when I see flyers for comedy shows with like one Black woman or like one Black person. I'm not a token, and none of y'all are tokens.
Right.
And there is so much diversity of thought already on this show that I hope that folks are watching are understanding that we are many voices and many voices that talk sense. We're just talking sense in a world of nonsense. So in my day job, I'm an anti-racist facilitator. And the favorite thing about my job is my uniform. It's a t-shirt that says, "Listen to Black women."
Woo!
Woo! I find it very convenient to have guidelines right there, like a billboard. Because folks need it. You know what I hate most about my job, leading anti-racist work? Repeating myself. I said what I said.
Come on.
Okay? So this set is dedicated to all the Black women out there leading the way, speaking our minds, and dealing with straight nonsense on the daily.
There you go. Yes.
Yes.
If I'm being honest, some of these white folks are trying my nerves, okay? They say stuff like, everyone should be able to bring their full self to work. I hear that, and I'm like, what I hear is, but don't make us uncomfortable. I'm sorry, snowflakes, it does not work that way. Y'all need to listen, really listen. Because I know that some of y'all would be hella uncomfortable if I came with my full self. Okay? Y'all can't even handle my code switching. When I say things like, everyone has been socialized with racist biases. It's in the air we breathe in our society. Fall to pieces. They shatter. After that eloquence, they shatter. I could have just said, you're still racist. Try harder. I didn't. I tried to make it all pretty like, and they still couldn't handle it. Okay? And that's why when Michelle Obama says, when they go low, we go high. I've tried, Michelle. I have tried. But sometimes it is just so tempting to go low. I'm going to share with you what it would sound like for me to bring my full self to my anti-racist leadership. We would start off with a little call and response. Are we ready to listen? Are we ready to learn? Because if not, you need to get the fuck out. Same session for you, and you're not ready. Are the prerequisites. And then I move into setting some norms for the session. Like, all I'm asking is for a little respect, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I ease it in with a little Motown.
All right.
Meeting them where they are. They can even sing along. And then I have to move into some boundary setting because I'm not your superwoman. I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
Come on now. Come on
And
now.
to make it abundantly clear, I close out the norms and framing portion with "Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
Come on now.
I'm trying not to lose my head."
Yes.
If white folks can hang with that, then I know we're ready for an honest conversation. Then I am bringing my full self to work. But the full test of inclusivity and justice is what happens when a white person crosses the line. And one of them always does. It just takes one. It just takes one. Because white people are gonna white.
White people are gonna white.
And sometimes they honestly didn't mean to. They say stuff that they think was complimentary, but actually was sideways, usually about my hair.
Oh.
But sometimes they're wrong and they know they're wrong, okay? And that's when I gotta bring y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Up in here. Come on.
Hey
Come
now.
on. Come on.
Go all out up in
Up
here.
in-
Up
Come
in
on.
here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. And that's actually why I've become a comic. I just want to go ahead and act a fool that I've been pressed to by these folks.
There you
I
go.
just want to be clear that when a bougie black woman starts rapping DMX at work, you know they're off the rails. No, we've gone too far. So I just want to wrap up by saying that I would not be here were it not for my ancestors, and both my my lineage, my blood ancestors, and the ancestors who've come before and who've paved the way in the world for someone like me and for women like us to get to lead and to thrive.
Yeah.
Lately, I feel so blessed to have Harriet Tubman guiding my way. And Harriet, she's ride or die. She never lost a passenger. But I'm starting to think that she's second guessing having brought on my bougie black ass. I'm noticing some generational differences. So I see that I'm at time, and I look forward to telling more stories in the future. Thank you all so much.
Yes. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it flowing. Thank you, Jess. I mean, it's quite a mission to be in the midst of Harriet Tubman because she's a Kappa bitch, and I don't know if I have that fight. Like I'm a new freedom fighter, but I don't know if I'm ready to necessarily lead these people who are under my timeline, telling me that I need to post about more than just black women. I need to post about everybody. No, because if I'm Harriet and I'm leading your ass, and you try to tell me how to get to freedom, bitch, you gonna be left. Okay, that's I don't care. Like if I'm sitting in my little corner, y'all saw the movie Harriet. If I'm sitting down and I'm praying and I'm listening to God and I'm trying to hear Him speak clearly to tell me how to get away from the dogs, and I hear Darrell in the background saying why he can't get up front. See, that's when I'm just gonna have to be like, Lord, I'm gonna be right back. You don't shut your ass up. We ain't never gonna get to freedom, you bastard. I'll leave you here. Get back there, Jerome. It's not your time. This ain't your post. It's not your time. Okay? That's how I feel. If I post something on my page, it's not your time. This ain't your post. I just want to implore people to use your own page to say what you want to say. Don't come to mine and dictate how I post.
She preaching.
You can have your opinions, but don't come up in here. You are not my director. Okay? You don't tell me how to do the lighting. You don't tell me how to move, what section I'm supposed to be in. You don't do none of that. You read, you write, you relate. And if you can't do that, you're going to get negated. Okay? Don't come to my page with the madness. All right? I don't have no problem. And the problem is I'll actually entertain your dumb ass. Some people are blockers. See, I'm not a blocker. I'm an entertainer. I will entertain the madness because what I have during quarantine is something called time. I'll have time tomorrow, and I'll have time the day after that. So if you come on my page talking nonsense, I got time today. Okay? We can go. All right? And now it's time to keep the show going. So start the applause. Get yourself together, honey. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already been following the comments that have went before that have blown this stage down, what are you doing with your life? Okay? What are you doing with your life? Ain't shit else to do. Go follow these women. Okay? Go support Black women. I always say support is an active sport. Okay? You can't just say you support somebody. You can't just say you appreciate somebody. You need to show you support somebody. So go ahead and support these women.
Come on now.
As you support, go ahead and show your support for the next comic coming to the stage. Queen Lorinda, baby. Give the claps in the chat.
Thank you. It is so wonderful to be amongst greatness. Can we give Visionary Speaks a round of applause? Give her some love. Yes. And while you're at it, why don't we give people who are alone in the pandemic applause? Oh, I love being alone in this pandemic. Ooh, can I just tell you? And I hear people talking about, oh, I can't wait till it's over so I can get back to hugging again. You know, you hear those people. It's so sweet. Not me. No. Because I get the hugger that hugs you so tight that you end up in a headlock and a chokehold, and then you got to get a divorce, right? Yeah. Woo. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm alone in this pandemic. But, you know, being alone in this pandemic, I got to say, I had a birthday during this pandemic. Anybody else have a birthday in the pandemic? You know, it's different now. It's kind of different. I even got emails. I got an email from restaurants talking about, for your birthday, we want to give you a free dessert. But we're closed.
What?
What is that? What is that? Seriously, in the email, they said, so remind us when we're open. What is that? Okay. Oh, and it's so real. It is so real because that same restaurant, you know what they did? They sent me another email talking about happy belated birthday. Order your free dessert. I was like, okay, same restaurant. They remembered, right? So I go to order the dessert, knowing we're in a pandemic, right? I choose delivery, not available. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I guess I can come out the house to do a curbside. Not available. Okay, curbside, you don't want to hand it to me. Okay, but what about just pick up, right? Just set it outside and I'll just pick it up. I press pick up. Not available. What? So what are they talking about? You mean they forgot they're not open? How you gonna forget you not open? What is that? Just leave me alone. Talk about forgetting. People who forget your birthday but text you a picture of what they were gonna get you if they remembered. Have you had that? What is that? What is why do they really think it through what they're doing? I mean, it's like, hey, happy birthday. Here's what I would have sent you if you were worth me remembering to do so. And as evidence of what I was gonna get you if you mattered much, here's another angle. Happy birthday. No, get away. No. Oh, but you know what? You know who didn't forget my birthday? God.
Jesus.
That's right, Jesus. Because that would have sucked. Can you imagine God? There was something I was supposed to do today. Someone I was supposed to create. I'll go ahead and create another Ted instead. Thank you, Lord, for remembering your girl birthday in a pandemic. No, but speaking of birthday and pandemics, what about people who get annoyed by the happy birthday wishes and group texts? Do you get those? I mean, it can be annoying, right? You know, ping, ping, ping. Oh, look, another birthday wish for Iris. Oh, that's nice. Well, I mean, it's annoying because it's not you, right? You look forward to when it is you, right? That's a lot of love. So it was my birthday in a pandemic. You know, I'm alone. I'm ready to get that birthday love. Nothing. No text, no group text at all. No, I got one text privately. You know why? Because they didn't want to spam the group text. Right. I'm sorry. I don't want to inconvenience you for my existence, my life. What is that? But you know what they did spam the group with? Reminders to vote. Now, okay, see, don't get me wrong. Voting is important, right? Especially in this year of our Lord, 2020. But let's get some perspective. Okay, because I mean, you don't have to care about the fact I was born. You don't even have to care that I exist and breathe. But here's the thing. If I hadn't been born, that'd be one less vote. That'd be one less vote. Right? Right?
Hey.
So I think that's worth a spam birthday group text celebrating my life. Okay.
Amen.
I'm worth it. I'm telling you.
You damn right.
I'm talking about. Oh, I didn't know you wanted a text on your birthday in the group. You know what? I'll do that next year. How do you know I'm gonna be here next year? God forbid. I mean, how you know there's gonna be another pandemic birthday? And how do you know I ain't gonna change my number and you ain't gonna have it next year? You know, people are so funny. And then there's those people who don't forget your birthday, but they just forget to put money in the account so the birthday check won't bounce. Does that ever happen to you? Is that just me? Like you get the birthday card on time, right? And you're just like, oh, that's sweet. Oh, and then you open it and look at a check, an extra blessing. It's like, okay, thank you. And then you deposit it and surprise!
Wow.
Were you surprised? Were you expecting it? Oh, I see your face. Gotcha. That ain't right. That ain't right. I'm telling you, that ain't right. You know, and what do they say? But it's the thought that counts. It ain't. You know what? I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I think that's a lot to put on the thought to make the thought count. I mean, isn't the thought responsible for enough things? The thought's responsible for the dreams, for the planning, for the designs. The thought got to count too? I don't think so. No. You know what needs to count? I think it's the result. The result, yes. That's what counts. What's the result? It bounced. Okay, well, then it don't count. Then it don't count. That's all I'm saying. You know, you feel me? You feel me? Well, speaking of, you know, voting and elections, I and being rigged. You know what else is rigged? My scale. That's right. I weighed myself this morning, told me I gained 2 pounds. Fraud, corruption. You know, I demand a reweigh. That's right. A reweigh on a different day with a different scale, because you know my scale is hacked. That's right. That's right. It's all out of balance. And that's my time. Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, I'll say it, sister. Very happy on birthday. A very happy on
thank you so
birthday
much.
to you.
Thank you so
To
much.
you. A very happy on birthday to you. To you.
Thank
I celebrate my birthday even when it ain't my birthday.
All
Every
right.
day we are alive is our birthday, y'all.
Yes.
We born again to make better choices. You know what? I don't even miss celebrating birthdays. Even though I did have a quarantine birthday and I did have a soiree. It was my 30th. I had to do it. I'm sorry, y'all. But I did set safety precautions. I actually filmed a comedy special from my backyard, which that nigga still owes me the videotape. So Clarence, if you are watching this,
Uh-oh.
I will find you. Okay, I will find you.
Uh-oh.
You know, get my damn video, okay? He filmed my special to my and did not give me the video. I hate to flag it. I want to be Black Lives Matter, but if you don't get my video back,
We're gonna come for you, Clarence.
Come for it.
life is gonna be questionable, my dog. Okay.
There you go.
Beyond that, I don't miss the birthday shenanigans. Y'all don't remember. You know, when it's your birthday, it's never about you. Ever.
Nope.
I've spent more money on other people on my birthday than I've ever spent on any other day of the year. Literally. We got it. This back when, quarantine, prior to quarantine. You have to pay for the booth, right, ladies? You got to pay for the bottles. You have to pay to get your hair laid. You have to pay for, if you had something at home, you have to pay for the food, honey. You have to pay for the entertainment. I had to pay for a DJ. Okay? I spent more, and people just came. People just came. I got a certain age, they don't even bring you no goddamn gift. I'm like,
What?
it's my birthday, and I just spent a grip, and y'all just said thank you. No, you didn't say thank you. You just showed your face. I don't miss that. I will not miss having to spend a grip on other people on my birthday. I want to just celebrate me and splurge on me, honey.
Yeah.
So that's all we gonna do in quarantine is splurge on us. So keep it going. Get excited. If you're watching and you haven't liked the video yet, why? Just why? You know, because we got queens here. We got queens and they giving you life. Okay, life, baby, life. Okay, just like and subscribe. Coming to the stage is another fabulous queen, baby. Y'all just better get yourself together. Guard yourself for her beauty, honey, because when she comes, she's gonna astound you. Okay, coming to the stage, Queen Nicole, baby.
What up? Clarence, get that fucking tape out. Okay? Let's just address the fucking elephant in the room. First of all, I am not naked. I have on clothes. Okay, perverts out there. But like Visionary was talking about, I'm part of the Big Titty Committee. Okay, I am 5'1" and I have 34 triple D's. Woo. I could not fathom. Thank you for the applause, but it's a struggle. Okay,
Struggle's real.
the struggle is all the way real, and to save my neck and my back, I just couldn't fathom putting on a bra this morning. Or clothes for that matter. So, but I am dressed slightly. Y'all don't want these big titty problems. You don't. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You don't know what it's like to have your hair done and your makeup done, and then you're trying to get into something and you just break out into a whole fucking sweat because the titties is heavy, and you're trying to get in something, but the titties won't fit. It's too much. So anyway. I would, I would like to invite you anti-maskers to put on your fucking masks. I want to get back to life. You have robbed me of my favorite time of year because we're hitting a second lockdown. I can't be out here in the streets looking at men in gray sweats. I'm a crotch watcher, okay? I like to watch what's in the gray sweats. I'm a married woman. I've been married for years. Do not deprive me of the little joys in life. Okay? Because if we still in this come 2021, I'm gonna beat some asses. That's what's gonna happen. And I was kind of excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's masks.
You know what I'm saying? Now I don't even have to look at their eyeballs first and then look at the crotches. I could go straight to the crotch. But they ruined that. They ruined that for me. So yeah, get it together, y'all. Put your masks on, stay home. Let's get this little it ain't little, it's not a little disease. Whatever's going around, let's get it down. Also, where was I going with this? Lorinda, you said your scale lied. I feel you, girl. You know, I've gained some weight over this quarantine, and I got desperate, y'all, for 1.2 seconds, just 1.2 seconds. I put on my little mask and I went to one of those little weight loss places, right? And I was like, you know what, fuck all of this. I'm gonna get a pill and we're gonna settle this score right here, right now. But you know, I walked in and I looked around and everybody that worked in there was overweight and out of shape. And I walked the fuck right out and I was like, this ain't for me. You can't sell a product. That's like walking into the beauty salon to get your hair done, and the person that is offering to do your hair looks a fucking mess. You're not gonna take I'm not taking that bait. Y'all not gonna get me up like this. You know what I mean? Like, if it works, everybody in there would be fit and thin, right? So I just took my little thick butt back to the house and got some in and out and was like, well, this just is what it is. But that's the 2020 desperation. I was like, something has to give. You know what I'm saying? Not me stopping eating French fries and cookies. Something else has to give. Right. So y'all ready for Christmas? Everybody ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Fuck Christmas. But the good thing is, you know what I'm saying, it's COVID. Like, who you gonna see? You don't have to buy anybody gifts. That's amazing this year. You know what I mean? Like, unless you like me, I have kids. That is not amazing. Like, it don't stop for me. So I thought about telling my kids that Santa has COVID.
Oh, not Santa.
Po Santa, po, ting, ting,
Santa. Get it too.
But I thought about it because I was like, it's gonna do two things, right? One, save me some money. You know what I mean? Like, unless I wanted to do like Victoria and get a third and fourth job, then you know that might save me some money. And then two, it'll stop normalizing a bearded white man breaking into our house in the middle of the night. And if Santa cannot bring me my fit body and my sanity back, then he can stay his fat ass at home. He can't. Let's see what else. That's fucked up. You listen, life is gonna deliver my two children some really shitty shit. So I might as well just go on to buy these gifts. And my husband, my poor husband, he asked me what I want for Christmas. And I said, quiet.
Oh, right. Nice.
And if you can't deliver me that, then you can stay your fat ass at home too. No, I'm just playing. I was
She looks.
But I do need quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have two little girls and they follow me from room to room. One is literally standing to the left or to the right of me, looking and waiting for me to finish. To do what? I don't know. I've already made her food. She don't get 2 cents. All she wants is my attention. Okay. She has a whole nother adult parent in the house. You have a father. You know how many of us did not have fathers in the house? You have one. Go find him and do something with him. No. They don't even know if my husband is home. Like, he has it easy. He has it easy. He been sitting on the couch for the whole goddamn day. And my 10-year-old is like, well, what time does daddy come home? Like, the nigga been on the couch all day. It's fucking Saturday. So I'm going to end this with this one last thought. I have made a very strong decision, y'all. I have decided it that from now on, I'm going to be a father because why not?
Wow.
They can disappear and do what the fuck they want. They don't even have to be in the house. The kids still get raised. They good and it's fine. And, Anyway, I'm Nicole Denise. I do have on clothes. Thank you, Visionary, for doing this. I love y'all.
Yes. I'm glad you said it at the end again, because meanwhile, while you talking, I got a message from somebody. If she have on clothes, I'm like, clearly you missed the beginning. She said she had on clothes. What did Jen say? Listen. Okay? This is the problem. Y'all don't be listening. And then y'all jump to conclusions. You know, I'm not completely prepared for Christmas. I don't completely want to, I thought I could slide and not give people gifts. But then people started sending me Amazon requests. I'm like, what the hell? You gonna send me an Amazon request for? So you still think I'm sending gifts out? Do I look like Santa? I think not, But one thing I am gonna embrace in my holiday traditions, outside of putting up the tree and all the decorations and stuff, which I saw people started early this year. They're like, hell, fuck this. We need some Christmas spirit in this bitch. It was the day before Thanksgiving. People had trees. I'm like, usually we wait till at least after Thanksgiving to put up the tree.
Right.
People a week ahead, baby. They were at Halloween, like Halloween's over. Let's get some holiday. Let's get some Christmas cheer. Let's get some miracles. Let's get the vibes going. Get the vibes going.
Yeah.
Beyond just putting up the tree, one of my favorite traditions is to watch holiday movies, right? My favorite holiday movie is Home Alone. And it's just such a good movie. I mean, what can you do? It's a good movie. The one thing that tracks from that movie right now is Another Christmas in the Trenches. I love when he says that. But more than that, I didn't know this until I became an adult, that movie is all about neglectful parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the hell do you lose your child? Not once, twice, and not even just twice. You lost him in a whole different state. Like, what the? How? And how did they not take your kids away? You had a pound of children. There were so many kids in that damn house. You would have thought it was a black mama from the 60s. It was so many goddamn kids in that house, different family members staying there. I'm like, what does this man do for a living? Did y'all see the house in the beginning of the movie? Just the lights of the house. That bitch was laid, okay? What is this man doing that he can support 3 families in this bitch? And then I'm like, probably a drug dealer. Y'all don't think about it. That daddy is a drug dealer. Either that or he doing white collar crimes for real. Because how can you make all this money to support all these kids and still be able to lose one and not go to jail? That's a white collar crime. Okay? That's white people problems. But I love that movie. And I'm going to keep my little Christmas traditions just like I'm going to keep it moving. So get ready for our next comic coming to the stage. Baby, clap up now. Get yourself together, because we going to hope that her sound is sounding right. Come on. Everybody, guard your hands. Reach out and touch somebody virtually and say, Internet gods, please.
Internet gods.
Please don't disgrace my queen. Okay? She is my queen, and I need to hear her and not hear myself echo. Come on to the stage. We're going to bring her up. We love you. Queen Sweet Chocolate. Yes. It's just such a good movie.
There she is.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
All right. I'm gonna be.
The one thing from that movie right now is Christmas in the Trenches. Love this. More than that, you know this until I became an adult. That movie all about like how the hell do you
Oh, we got a delay.
Oh, she's on a real delay.
That's a delay, boy.
Uh-oh.
They don't never let her be great. I don't know what it is. Hold on, Roma. I'm gonna try to get it together. Hold on. I'm gonna mute it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo. Okay.
Oh, she was Spanish on us.
But I tell you, I love her to death, but every time I've gotten her on this platform, it just echoes, baby. It just echoes to death.
But
Yeah,
that's a delay.
We're gonna have
That's
to
a
pitch in
delay.
and get her a system.
We gonna have to take a GoFundMe. I'm gonna send her
Yeah.
something. We gotta get her, because she's a beautiful, beautiful person. Now, Roma, I love you. She's a beautiful person, and she's an excellent comic. And I want y'all to hear her. But she gonna try to come back in, and we gonna try to get her. But when she come back in, y'all, it's like the surprise party. Everybody gotta be real quiet. Gotta be real quiet, because if anybody say a word, it will echo, bitch, for the rest of her set. So we gotta be mindful, and we go keep the party going. So she's gonna come back in. So I'm gonna just swap her real quick and bring another queen to the stage while she gets herself together. And when she gets herself together, we're gonna do the surprise party. Like, everybody be quiet. We just all gonna mute ourselves, and we gonna, send her the virtual laughs. But as we keep this show moving, we're gonna go to the next queen coming to the stage. Y'all clap already. Get yourselves ready together. We talking about the ancestor. She is the Queen Connect, okay? Coming to the stage. Let's bring it for Dana Keegan. Here we go. We ready. She got her shade, honey.
Oh, she got her fan.
Yes.
I like
Oh,
Unmute.
there we go. We got you.
We can't.
I thought I could hear.
Dana.
Unmute.
you. Ooh, how about now? How about now? There we go. All right.
All the shade.
All right. So 2020 threw a little shade on us. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't want to have tech issues. Sorry about that. So 2020 threw a little shade on us, right? Right. Can y'all say shade?
Shade.
But with right, thank you, shade. But with that, and I agree. Visionary speaks like we thought 2000 was gonna be something, and it was just just whatever it came on in here. But you guys, 2020 for real vision, like who saw this? What we've been through this year. Ain't nobody too mad about it. But let me just say this: in the fourth quarter, we won the general election. In the fourth quarter, what we have discovered is that it's going to take an 80s pop song to flip the Senate blue. Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony. Raphael Warnock, John Ossoff, y'all know about it. Runoffs in January 5th.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, come on, Ebony and Ivory. Come on. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Ebony and Ivory. But for real, you guys, what a year it's been. So a couple of things. Like, first of all, if you have made it here, give yourselves a round of applause. Let me say that. And just things we lost, but things we gained. So y'all know it's been a year. Like, since I've been in quarantine, y'all know I started a business, and I hope everybody should have the number now. But for the new folks, I need y'all to get your pens out. I need y'all to write this number down, because when you're in quarantine and you're like sheltering in place like we are right now in LA, you got to like come to yourself, get your purpose. And so start a business. Cause I started a call service, and that number is, y'all got it. I got my pen. One is a highlighter, 1-800 call an ancestor. That number for my call service, my business, y'all please support Black businesses. 1-800 call an ancestor. And here's why, because I don't think our dear leader, our light, our Black Moses, Harriet Tubman, lived and died, brought us to freedom for the way Snoop was acting back in February. And I had to call Harriet. Let me tell you, I was like, Harriet. She was like, hey, girl. I was like, did you march us on the Underground Railroad, serve as a spy in the Civil War for Snoop to be on IG? Did you see him, girl? She's like, yes, I did. I was like, he was calling Gayle a funky, dog-headed, rhymes with snitch. I don't have to say the rest. But he was like a whole mood. And she's like, yes, he was. I was like, okay, well, can you gather his monkey ass? She's like, yes, girl, I can. And she was like, oh yeah, and tell Jess I love her. I take it all, bougie Black and everything. I love Jess.
Yes.
So you guys, shortly after my call to Harriet Tubman, 3 days to be exact, he apologized to Gayle. He went on the Red Table Talk in Reflection, And he decided that he would vote in this year's general election, which was him voting for the first time in his life. Y'all, right? Thanks to Harriet, we won the election. I'm just saying, my service works, and we got every ancestor you need. We got Anne Frank, Cesar Chavez, we got John Kennedy, we got Confucius and Gandhi. Y'all know we got a whole like movement in there this year. We got RBG this year. We got Chadwick Boseman this year. We got Ellis Marcellus this year. We got John Lewis this year. Y'all know what I'm saying.
That's right. That's right.
Right? Like, so listen, take the number down. 1-800, call an ancestor. All calls are free and anonymous, right? So you guys, speaking of stuff we lost, like if you watch the award shows in memoriam, you know, they go back through the year of like what went bad. And so we got a few in memoriams to deal with. So traffic, right? We lost traffic in 2020. We lost pollution in 2020. But more importantly, to my ladies, 2020, we lost bras. Bras died. Bras died. And sports bras did too, because I was holding on with a sports bra, but it died yesterday. And listen, Visionary Speaks, gonna be mad at your kids, because I'm telling you, that the B that I am now, my son took me from the A- that I was to the B that I am. So trust me, get mad at him now, because it is gonna get, it's gonna elevate. That's all I'm gonna say about that. What else did we lose? We lost 3 square meals a day, because who's eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner? We just snacking all around the clock. Like I'm quarantine 15, quarantine 20, because I did get a scale quarantine 20 over here. So we just snacking around the clock. What else did we lose in 2020? 7 days a week. Right? Because who knows what day it is? I don't know. Like it's Sunday. What is it today? I don't know. We lost sleep. I lost sleep. Like I stay up every night with DJ D Nice and Club Quarantine. So I lost sleep in the pandemic. We also lost over here at my house daily hygiene.
Oh, yeah.
Not hygiene, just hygiene every day. That's all I'm saying. Just hygiene every day. We also lost in this house sex, dating, and relationships. And let me just say this, not we, I. Because let me tell you, I am so single that stray cats don't follow me home. I am so single that my future self got married 3 times. She got married once for herself, once for me, and once for our past life. I'm so single that my dad has never asked me when was I getting married. Now, on the other hand, he has asked about his grandson, my child, skipped a whole generation. Well, does he have a girlfriend yet? Well, yeah, he does, actually. He does have a girlfriend, and they just celebrated a year in quarantine. Listen, you guys, my time is winding down. It's about really wound up, but I do got one more thing I want to share. I got really addicted to supplements in quarantine, like cod liver oil, hyaluronic acid. I got addicted to hair vitamins, you guys. Why? Because bushy eyebrows seem to be back and seem to be the sign of vitality and youth. And I don't have bushy eyebrows, and I wanted bushy eyebrows. I've even had to go to doing physical therapy on my eyebrows. But between the biotin, the hyaluronic acid, the Nutrafol, the saw palmetto, all the vitamins, like how it started, trying to grow more eyebrows. How it's going, I got more knuckle hair than I have ever had in my entire life. Wow. Guys, that's my time. Thank you.
Keep it going. Yes. See, it's okay. Whatever brows the Lord has given you, people will shade you for the wrong reasons no matter what you do. So just wear your brows, girl. I see some heifers out here to shave their shit off. And a drag queen can get you right together, bitch. She will make your brows whatever you want them to be. Okay? You don't have to worry about your brows. Or your bras. Bras or brows, okay? So we're going to try this again. We're going to let this queen, everybody just mute yourself. Mute yourself. I'm going to mute myself. And I'm going to just let it come. We're going to let that echo flow. And then she going to go. Okay? So we're going to try it again. Queen Narumba, we're going to bring it to the stage. Let me mute myself now. I'm going to mute.
all the vitamins, like how it started, trying to grow more eyebrows. How it's going, I got more knuckle hair than I have ever had my entire life. That's my time.
Yay. Ooh. Yeah.
It's okay, you know, whatever brow God has given you, people will shame you for the wrong reason, no matter what you do. Good God. Okay. Like, every time I put her on, it's a delay, and it delays to the previous set, which is totally unfortunate. We're gonna try to get her on there. I'm gonna send ITT Tech to her or something. I don't know. Who I gotta send? So that they can help her, Jesus. But we're gonna try to get her back on just to finish out her set, because I guarantee you guys would enjoy her set, and I can't wait until the Lord. Hold on, let's just all have a moment of silence and prayer.
Let's do it.
Good, precious Lord. Please, if you could, send a good signal, Lord, Naroma's way. She is somewhere in New York, Lord. If you could just touch and agree, send her a signal in which will amplify her ability to bring her voice to this here platform, because it is needed, Jesus. It is needed. So if you could touch her signal, Lord, if you could get her up to speed and not at the delay, Lord, because there is no wait on your response, Jesus. If you could just give us that, we could be made better in the Jesuses of names. Amen. Okay. Let's see if she's back. Is she back? Is she back? She will be back. Try again. I'm telling you, the struggle of a good signal during quarantine is an abundant one. Okay, an abundant struggle. I felt it. You know, you don't even know when you're frozen. I remember I did a whole set, and I didn't know I was frozen. Okay, she's back, and I'm just be quiet. Okay, hold on.
Getting pushed to the limit. How y'all doing? I'm getting pushed to the daggone limit over here. Look. How you doing? I'm sitting through. Y'all all lovely. I enjoyed everyone, but I had to keep going in and out. But visionary, yeah, talking about bras and all that. I ain't gotta buy no bras. My titties on retirement, just like me. They just hang, and I'll let them hang and relax, and ain't gotta be pushed up, smothered in no bra. You know, so that was the good thing about it. But where we went wrong is when we listened to them people that told our ancestors, listen to them people, told them get on that ship. And I don't know what they promised them, but they got on that ship and it's been hell ever since, right? But the ones who was already here, where they went wrong is they listened to Columbus and took them blankets or whatever else they offered them. They should have put his butt back on the ship and sent him back to where he came from, especially when he said he discovered America. How you going to discover with some people already here? Please, you know? So I wanted to let y'all know right now, we're living in the Twilight Zone. Oh, yes, we are. We are definitely living in the Twilight Zone. All them people up there, them politicians, they need their college degree, high school degree, all the degrees they got revoked. Because ain't no way that you're going to go to the Supreme Court and tell them to take away all the votes that them people stood online for hours to vote that man out, and you gonna tell them no, take it away? Are you insane? Something is wrong with them, and they don't even get the message. Every time they try to go to court, they say denied. Do they know what the word denied means? The same word it means when they ain't giving us a second stimulus. Okay, that's what it means. Denied. You're not going in there. You can't go in there. If I was a judge and I was in court and they come up in there, I'd be playing that song, slide to the right, slide to the left, slide to the right. Now kick them fools out of my court. You know, it's ridiculous. And I mean, Twilight Zone, you talking about A, Y, and Z. What's next? Z is cloning. Just like they cloning our fruits and stuff, they going to be cloning people. Trust me. Don't think them vaccines got it all going on. Some of them might be all right, but it's something else going on in them vaccines. Look, I told them I got the blood of Jesus. I got my shot already. Don't think I'm taking that needle. I don't do needles anyway, but I ain't taking that shot. I'm not no chemist. And the chemists that they got going on is mad chemists. Why? They need to put some chemists in there. I'm talking about this, the Twilight Zone. So just imagine they put chemists in there that change these evil people's mind. They don't see no color. They not greedy. They want to share. They want to love. I know it's a fantasy world, but that's what the Twilight Zone is. But we living in a fantasy world, okay? Because this ain't real, man. Everything fake is real, and everything real is fake. Come on, everything is twisted upside down. I'm really getting sick of this. You know, Corona. I mean, what virus do you know that our bodies never could kick rocks on and kick to the side? But it's something more powerful going on, and it's ridiculous, you know. And so I say that a lot of us, we gotta pray. You know, at least I know I'm gonna be praying. And God, please help us, have mercy on us, because this is more than just man going on. You know, God done stepped in. That's why they can't get in that courtroom. They don't understand that. You know, it's all kind of laws. It's a spiritual law, it's God's law, and it's man-made law. And that man-made law, forget about it. That thing is twisted. They're gonna have to, the people that's getting ready going there in 2021, gonna have to change up them laws. That's right. They're gonna have to make them more reasonable and sound, because the laws that's going on now, I mean, you had 100 people trying to get in the courtroom and convince judges that what happened didn't happen, and they need to like erase that. This is not that movie Eraser. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not in there. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. This is really ridiculous. I'm getting sick of it and sick and tired of it. I used to watch Twilight Zone, but I don't want to be in the Twilight Zone. Come on now. We living in the Twilight Zone. And if y'all don't think we not, turn the channel and see if it changed. You know, it's the same thing. Do over and over again. I won. You did win. You won a ticket to get out of there. You won a ticket out. So you did win, but you ain't win what you thought you won. You know, I wish somebody tell them. And all them people following, believing, y'all keep giving that man your money. Go ahead on. I wish you send some over here for people that really need some money. You know, it's ridiculous. I want to thank you, Visionary Speaks, for having me, you know, getting me out of my little, you know, mess in here. I go through pain and all types of stuff, but I had to get this off my chest because this is ridiculous. I'm like, again, you keep going to court, wasting all that money. Come on. You talking about we can't get a stimulus. Give us some of that money you wasting, because you wasting it. The courts are not letting you in. They're not letting you in that door. First of all, it's two reasons why, y'all. Corona spreaders. And the second reason is they don't want to hear that nonsense you talking, because it's straight nonsense. So thank you. And thank you, ladies. And you can find me, Nyroma Johnson, on Facebook, on IG, at Nyroma Johnson. You know, they find me at home because I ain't letting you in. So next year I'll come out.
Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Let it go. When I tell y'all my God is a provider, right after the prayer. When I said right after the prayer, she came back and was audible. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, my God is
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he do
Won't
it?
he will. Won't he will. You know, and I mean, I love it. I'm so glad y'all got to hear her say, because I'm in total agreement. I've never seen white men so loyal. You know, these Republicans for Trump, like they are following him off the bridge, baby. They like, if all your friends was jumping off a bridge, would you do it too? They off that bridge, baby. They all jumping. And it's just so funny to see them on TV trying to like make sense of the bullshit when they know, you can tell in their face that they know that it's wrong. You know, one guy, he got caught up in the mess on Don Lemon show, and you know Don is for the shits. Yeah. Him and Cuomo be in there reading them niggas for filth all day. Just one is on one side, one is on the other side. So you're saying, what you're saying is that you feel the votes weren't, you know, they weren't actualized. You know, no, they proved that was wrong. You know that, right? You do know that, right? Well, I mean, did they prove it? I mean, how could you prove per se that something was wrong? I mean, we really have to look at each individual ballot and the potential dead people who voted. Dead people who voted. They be in there reading these Republicans, and it's like ride or die Republicans. And I'm like, I wish some of these men in these relationships would be so ride or die as they are for Trump. Like, but I guess with men, they'll only ride for the men. You know, bros before hoes, so they're gonna ride it out with their ass. But it's been wonderful, you know, you guys, with this platform and these women. I'm just bring them all back on so you can see the beautiful faces if I can do the technologies right. Yes, all the beautiful faces of all these fabulous queens, these fabulous women who have come here and blessed you, blessed your ears, blessed your face, blessed your social medias with their talents, honey. So we about to roll up out of here, but before we go, I'm gonna leave y'all with a song. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I gotta bring y'all back into the holiday spirits, honey. And then we're gonna tell the people where we can find each other because we need to be found, honey. We are lost and we need to be found. I know my social media is lost and it needs to be found because I got about 500 friends on my regular page, but Visionary Speaks only got about 100. How they do that? We the same. Right. How they do that? She needs to be lost and found, baby. She needs to be lost and found. Okay, so y'all ready for this song? I'm singing, and I'm gonna need y'all to help me out with this song.
Uh-oh.
In between, there's a soul clap, and it goes a little something like. Y'all get the beat. Y'all black. Y'all get the beat. There we go. You get it. You'll feel it when you hear the song. You'll know where it's coming from. You know, you can touch and agree. Feel free to join in if you know the word. Okay. All right, here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Binge watching Netflix and leggings on my thighs, scrolling my timeline and chili cheese fries, red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese icing. These are a few of my favorite things. So clap. Slaying my makeup and learning new skills. People minding the business that pays their own bills. Incense and candles, work phones that don't ring. These are a few of my favorite things. So clap. Songs that are catchy that play in my mind. My dogs, my puppies, my niece Jayla, a good glass of wine. RuPaul's Drag Race, I love shade throwing queens. These are a few of my favorite things. When the COVID strikes, when the Trump speaks, when I'm quarantined sad, I just simply remember my favorite things. and then I don't feel so bad.
Come on, vocals.
Yes, we did that, ladies. Let's get us all back on the stage, honey. Let's get us all back on the stage. You know, you gotta give it for the children. You gotta serve it for the children, baby.
You better learn how to feel.
I'm just saying, you gotta put it on the table, honey. You gotta flag their account, baby. Okay, so we're gonna just let everybody one more time. We're gonna start with Lorinda. We're gonna go down and around. Tell the people where they can find you. Let me tell you this, people. It is so difficult to start from the bottom and work your way up. All these ladies on this call know this. Comedy is a very male-driven industry. And for this to be a platform for Black women to come and have voices, when I tell you there were no duds, okay? I've been on a couple of open mics, and there was some duds with these men, with these men. Y'all know what it is. All of these women know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
But there was some blank spaces. No duds on here tonight, okay? Not on noise. So please follow these women. Please support them. These days, you can pay your weight in social media followers. That's what they're going to be looking for when it opens up. They're going to be like, who follows you? That's how much you're worth. I don't care if you're funny. I don't care if you're pretty. I don't care if you got big titties. Well, maybe they do. Who follows you is the currency of our industry and entertainment. So make sure we're going to go around and give everybody social medias. Please, if you're watching it live, if you're watching it post live, please like, share, comment, and show these ladies love. Go follow their social medias, because that's how they get their visibility. That's how we make it. We all talented enough to be out here like these Kevin Harts and these Dave Chappelles and anybody else who is getting their visibility now. We are talented too. Okay? And before it was them, they was us.
Come on.
So make sure you follow us, and we're going to start with Lorinda. Go ahead, tell them people one more time.
Thank you, Visionary. Thank you, Visionary. You can find me on Instagram at Lorinda Hawk _. So Lorinda Hawk _. And then on Facebook, Lorinda Hawkins, even though I'm Lorinda Hawkins Smith. And on YouTube, it is Lorinda Hawkins. Even if, you know, I am Lorinda Hawkins Smith, but Lorinda Hawkins or Lorinda Hawk. Look me up.
There you go. Lorinda is already unique in itself, so she should pop up easily. Okay, don't get confused. Don't make them do the work. Make them do the work. You know, don't make them do it. Okay, Lorinda Hawkins, go follow her. All right, Jess. Once again, tell them what the willing is for. Come on.
Yeah.
So I'm Jess. You can find me on Instagram at The Willing For, because my page is for those who are willing to listen to Black women.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Go ahead, Victoria. Where can they find you?
Hey, y'all. You can find me on Instagram at Victoria Stand Up.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you have a YouTube or anything?
No, just literally. Only reason I just now got an Instagram. I'm in denial. I would prefer to be living under my rock, but I'm out for right now.
Yes. All right, Veronique. And when I tell you Veronique posts daily, go ahead and just follow her so you can get all the content, baby, because you need it. Find you.
I appreciate
the Daily Judge.
So good.
I appreciate that. I really do. You know, I try.
Take work. They think
You
it's
can
easy. It's not easy.
Thank you. You can find me at Veronique the Comedian on IG as well as YouTube. I do have a Twitter, but
I don't know how to work.
it ain't for that. It ain't for that. And it's not the same name, so don't even try. But thank you so much, Visionary. You are amazing. Thank you so much for always, reaching out and giving me the opportunity. I really appreciate it. You be keeping folks, together. Thank you.
You're welcome, girl. Dana, come on, tell the people where they can find you.
Unmute yourself. There you go.
Say you are booked as an MC.
Okay, you guys. So
And I don't care
I'm
if
Dana.
this is an open mic. I
Uh-oh.
don't care if this is a virtual
She's
show.
she's trying to
That's all.
prove her craft, okay?
And I'm trying to do two things at once. I got a class that started. I'm muted over there, but I'm open over here. Instagram, Dana Keel, 2 N's in Dana. Real easy. I before E, except after C. So Dana Keel. And same thing on Facebook. But it's on here. IG is probably the best.
As soon as you were booked,
and then
please,
Twitter,
just
I'm trying to
promote
get it back together. DJ Dana K. That's that 2 N thing again.
Right now is Amanda
But
Michelle,
it all begins
Fosha,
right here at Instagram. I'm so honored to be here. So honored that you do this visionary. So honored that you make space for us. I love everybody on here. I am so grateful. I'm running to my MC class. I love everybody listening. I love all of y'all. Just let's rock. Let's come out these gates like gangbusters. Do y'all know what I'm saying? Let's come out. Let's come out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Right?
Thank you. Nicole, come on. Tell the people where they can find you.
I hung on. It's really literally right here. It's don't get right in front of my half naked body. Right
Instagram, Facebook, where is it?
I do have a Facebook. It's Nicole Denise. It's Nikole with a K. Don't do a C because you won't find me. And I think that's the only social media I really have. I do have Twitter, but I don't do
YouTube, not yet.
YouTube.
I don't do nothing. Yeah, I know. I do have a YouTube. It's Nicole Denise. So it's all the same name. You can find all of them under Nikole Denise. Veronique, I'm so sorry. I was talking to my child while you were talking. I am so sorry. I thought I was muted.
No worries. I saw the baby. It's okay.
Amazing. We almost had sweet chocolate. She was on there, but you know what? I'm my sister's keeper, so I'm gonna give you her information. So in lieu of her absence, she is Nyroma Johnson. So it's Niroma Johnson. You're Black, you should know how to spell Johnson. I shouldn't have to tell you. On Instagram and also on Facebook, you can find her. Let me see. Everybody mute yourself. Let's see if we can get her to say it herself.
It's up to me. It keep cutting off. So can you hear me now? Okay. Nyroma Johnson is on YouTube. Nyroma Johnson is on Facebook. You can find Sweet Chocolate on YouTube. You find Nyroma Johnson at Nyroma Johnson on Instagram. That's it. You heard me?
I got you. Okay, I had to mute you before I come back in. So once again, I want to thank all my illustrious panel of women. When they say women are funny, and if you go to my Facebook page, I have a sign that says women aren't funny. And it's me looking at it like this. You know, like, because they really think that women aren't funny, but women are funny. We've always been funny, and we need our graces and we need our respect. Put some respect on our name. It's so few of us out here. So I just want to say, everybody, thank you. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and are watching. We did have a few viewers. We got a lot of comments. So praise God for that. If you're watching after the fact, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is how we get our voices out there. This is good content. It needs to be out there everywhere. So just continue to share it. Share the video. We'll be back at it. I will do this again because this is amazing. We need these places. We need these spaces, honey. So I'll definitely do another one. If you did not know, we did a podcast on Thursday, and it was Off the Strength. What would Black women do? You need to go watch that, honey, because we had a dynamic conversation. It was very, very enlightening, just knowing that all Black women are stunning. So just continue and to continue that support me, Comedian Visionary Speaks. That's Comedian Visionary Speaks on all platforms. I'm on Instagram, the Twitterlings, the IG. I'm everywhere. I'm on YouTube. That's where my podcast is, 2020 Vision Podcast. I have that. And then also I will be on later today. I will be on the Very Normal Festival which has been running since Wednesday. It's a festival, and I will be performing sometime at 6:30. I'll post it. If you follow me, I'll post when I'll be on, and that'll be streaming on Twitch. And I think it's also going to be streaming on Facebook. So I'm going to be showing up and showing out there. Also, I want to congratulate myself because I got my first paid gig.
Yes! Yes! Labor is worth her wage.
Thank you,
Labor is
Ronnie.
worth her wage.
I'm so excited. I'm overwhelmed. First paid gig makes me a professional comic tomorrow for the Jack and Jill event in Pittsburgh, which is virtual because y'all know I'm like when I roll it, I ain't leaving my house.
Come on.
After this. So just continue to support us. And if you want to keep the party going and to support another group of Black queens, go ahead and hop on that versus, baby, between Keisha Cole and Ashanti. That's why I got the hair. I got my Ashanti hair. So I'm gonna have my little libations. And any of my queens who want to hop on this Zoom, I'm gonna do a live Zoom so we can be in there watching together and vibing, honey. So I will send y'all the link. But everybody else, have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. If y'all didn't know anything, if y'all didn't hear anything from this call, if y'all didn't get anything from this call, prayer works, okay? Because after we prayed and once we touched and agreed and said amen, what happened? Nyroma was audible, baby.
In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
So continue to know, even in the struggle, even in these times, God is still real. He's never left us. And if you don't take this time to really thank him for everything that he's done and the fact that you are still here and not one of the numbers that we see on TV, the ones who have gone, then there's something wrong with you, okay? And in that note, we love you, we appreciate you, all my queens. You are stunning. Thank you for just being here and making this great. Once again, Black Girl Magic, Black Girl Magic. Let y'all have it. Let y'all have it. All right, and we out this day. Thank you guys.